What's up, everybody? Divine here. I know I made an Aloy video really recently, right? I know I made an Aloy video really recently, but I really want to talk about some of the core reasons I'm excited for Aloy and the next Horizon game as well. This is just gonna be a chill video, so sit back, relax. It's just gonna be me really talking about some of the things I'm really excited for about Aloy in terms of like her character in Genshin and some of like a little bit of the lore reasons about like how this is actually possible. So, all right, the world of Tavon, as we already know, from the first, you know, time we open the game and we're encountered by the unknown god, right? From the first time we open that, we know that Teva is a world of many worlds. People can travel between these worlds and do all kinds of things like that, right? And so the only person we know so far who could do this at first was the Traveler. The Traveler was the only person who could travel worlds and has been to multiple worlds. Now we have this crossover character, and even she's talking about like another world that needs saving, and she comes from her own world. And if you don't know Horizon and like Horizon Zero Dawn and what that game is, it's a game that's on PC now, but was on PlayStation originally, and it's like an open world game, RPG game, where you play as Aloy and you go through her adventure, finding about who she is, where she came from, and the old world. And it's very much kind of like Genshin because it's all about how there used to be a world here before, and you're exploring, the secrets of that world and what has happened to this world, you know, through the eyes of now, you know, and it's really interesting because she finds out a lot, and I don't want to spoil people, but she finds a lot, and in that world, it's about how they went like it was super into the future, but society fell down, and basically they had to restart, and having them restart, you go through and you see all this old stuff, but it's super new because it's at a time that we like in the present haven't seen. So it makes sense if that at that time in Aloy's world they figured out a way to like cross dimensions because they figured out a way to restart the whole world after the world fell apart. So that's super crazy, and I hope they actually kind of try to explain it, but I don't know if they are because they just saying they're giving us Aloy. There's not like a real true event where like we have to play and then get Aloy. It's just you log in, get Aloy. So I don't know if they're gonna explain it. That's the thing that I'm really interested about though, because explaining some things in the lore really makes things super interesting. Like Ball's trailer, it really gave us some context about who those people were. And a lot of like there's a lot of things like books, right? If you don't know, books that you actually pick up and can read in game. Like where are they? Are they in the quest? Yeah, like here. There's a lot of books in here that you can read. I think where else? I don't know where else. But there's places but my point is you can read books, right? And so the weapons have descriptions and all this stuff, and if you read them, they actually give so much lore to so much things, and it would be awesome if they give like some lore hints of how Aloy got to this world and where her vision actually came from, because her vision is completely different, right? It doesn't even look like the Travelers, right? It looks completely different. So I'm wondering if like this is now the new like vision type for people who are just crossover characters. Like, are all crossover characters gonna have that kind of vision? That's gonna be really interesting. But Aloy herself is gonna be Cryo Bow, and that alone is super cool. She converts her normals to cryo through her skill and coil stacks, so that's gonna be really interesting. So with that, we already can know like some weapons are gonna be just super good on her. Slingshot, pretty good. Like I'm not gonna lie, I have a refined 5 slingshot level 90. It's pretty good on my amber. Like it's actually pretty reliable for normal shotting and charge shotting as well. So you're gonna get some of that, and you're gonna get some good crit rate. That's basically a circlet. That's good. The base attack is 354, so that sucks. So you're gonna sacrifice your base attack. Your attack is gonna be pretty low, but you're gonna be able to crit more, and your normal attack's gonna be pretty good. Hamayumi, I'm super excited for Hamayumi. And the reason I'm super excited for Hamayumi specifically is because it is just like the Predator bow, except it's craftable and refinable. So it's gonna be basically like a better Predator bow, you know, the bow that she's coming with for PS4 and PlayStation 5 players. But the thing is, you're gonna have to keep your energy at 100 for this. But at the same time, her burst, you know, I don't want to talk about leaks too much, but Honey Hunter, right now, this is subject to change, but right now her burst is 40 energy. So if that's the case, she's gonna be able to get it quick. And I've seen in some of the promotional, you know, thing like videos they show when she throws her little freeze bomb, her skill, it explodes and she gets like 5 particles, like 4 to 5 particles. If she's getting that many particles, her energy is gonna fill up so quick on like 30, like 130 energy. Boom, her energy is gonna fill up so quick. Especially if I'm running a double cryo. Ooh, like she's gonna get energy quick. So yeah, this bow might be really really good. They had her running compound. I don't know why. She's gonna be able to. She's gonna convert this, you know, to cryo. So physical is gonna be completely negated unless you don't use your skill and just use her burst. But like, I don't know why would you do that. But you know, compound is gonna official. So and physical amber, but not Aloy. But you know, stringless may be okay. Eh, eh. Mm, you know, Favonius support support, you're just gonna be able to spam burst. It's gonna be really good. And then if you run on a 4-piece noblesse, whoo, and you're getting attack back. And her skill decreases attack and boosts attack. Oh yeah. If if they keep her the way she is, she's gonna be really good. Like Aloy's gonna be so actually really good. Like even if her stats are not broken like normal 5-star standards like a Ganyu or like Ayaka. Sorry, I had to burp. Or like Ayaka, she's still gonna be able to perform I think really good because there's so many things here that play a factor into all of this that you know we're not looking at. Like on raw paper, a character's stats can be bad, but if you give them like a 5-star weapon or like a max refined, you know, 4-star or like a just a like level 90, you know, bow, they're gonna do better than you really think they would. Like for example, my Amber, I have her at C2. If I run a Hama Yumi right now, I probably can explode Bear Bunny for 33k or like 20k, or no, like maybe a melt, or like her aim shot will hit for like 20 to 15k. Just like, you know what I mean? Like these weapons, you know, these artifacts play a huge part in, you know, how much damage you do. So don't sleep on that because, and don't sleep on her because her, you know, her stats right now look low. And if they are gonna be low when she fully comes out, there it's not gonna really matter because you can just soup her up with, you know, good artifacts, good weapons, and all this stuff. So right now I'm excited. I'm hyped for Aloy. She seems super exciting and super cool because I've already played Horizon through and I know the whole story. I know what she's been through. I'm excited for Ben West. So she seems really cool. You know what I mean? I'm all for this. People are kind of mad and angry, but you know, you gotta look at it. We're getting what? 10 free wishes, I think. A free unit. You know what I mean? And then some free weapons too through events. So it's like, this seems like a good patch. Like, this seems like a great patch. I don't know why people are complaining. And then at that, you're getting Ball and Sarah on the same banner. Like, I'm just saying, they giving us primos, characters, weapons, and you know the same characters on the same banner. Cause I know damn well I ain't getting Kokomi because she got no crit rate. No, I don't need another healer. Not really. And the only healer I want right now is Jean for real. Because simply enough, Jean's animo, she does damage and she heals. That's just so appealing to me. I don't want to damage. I don't want like a healer who's gonna be like souped up on healing bonus, but at the same time she can't crit. So like, I don't get Kokomi. All right, I genuinely don't get Kokomi. I don't want to hate Kokomi, but like I don't get Kokomi at all. So that's the thing. But you know, Aloy herself got me hyped. She's gonna have a lot of team comps. Shangling might get used. Singcho might be on another team. You know, Diota might be. You know, there's gonna be a lot of units. You know, a lot of 4-star supports are gonna be stolen off your teams if you're trying to run out as DPS. I'm just saying. But there's a lot of teams she might be able to fit into. Like I'm thinking a Ayaka team and running, you know, Aloy as my sub DPS. And so basically I would, you know, do my rotation with Ayaka, do all that, and then as Ayaka's, you know, downtime, you know, I switch into Aloy, boom. Or maybe vice versa. Run Aloy, boom, do her thing. Then her downtime goes in. Switch into Ayaka, do her burst, do her skill, all that. You know, do a few charge attacks. Switch in. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like, there's some things you could probably do with, you know, Aloy. And with her burst, you know, seeming like it's going to be really spammable. Her skill looks like it's going to be able to track really well. And it's going to have little bomblets. And then she's going to be getting coil stacks. There's a lot with Aloy. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of layers. You're going to be decreasing attack, increasing attack. You're going to be freaking, you know, getting coil stacks, getting normal attack damage bonuses. You're going to be converting, and then you're going to be shooting. It's insane. She's going to be like a machine gun, just spraying bullets. And it's exciting. It's really exciting as a Horizon fan to have, you know, one of my favorite characters, favorite video game characters in one of my favorite video games right now. So I'm excited. I'm hyped. I hope everyone else is hyped. I see a lot of people angry, and I don't get why people are angry. Let's be grateful and happy that we are getting a free unit. Especially for us PS4 and PlayStation 5 players. This is a W because we get her early. Like, W. We get her early access. Awesome. So I'm hyped. Let's go. You know, this video is literally meant for hyping up Aloy and boosting Aloy up. Because simply enough, not enough people are hyped for Aloy. I am making this simply to hype Aloy. That's my point. Like, comment, subscribe though. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. See ya.